you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Appa in case you're new here, and today I have my third get ready with me. I believe I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just actually sitting at home because I am carless and I can't really go anywhere. I mean, technically I can, like I can take the Uber and like go to the mall or something, but I don't know if I want to. I feel like I would just go ham in the mall, and I really am trying my best to like not spend too much money. So I probably will not go, and probably will clean the house because my parents are coming in a couple of days, so I should really get the house ready for them to come. So I'm doing this drugstore series where I'm doing like, you know, a brand focus, and today's brand focus is Wet n Wild. So if you guys are interested, please continue to keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so today is going to be Wet n Wild. I know my face is crazy and my neck also kind of looks weird. I don't know what's going on, but something's going on, but whatever. I already moisturized my face, and I'm gonna be sipping my coffee here every now and then, so just don't mind that. So I moisturized my face with the Equate Beauty you know, moisturizing cream for dry and sensitive skin. Works well. I've almost used it up, so as you can tell, I don't know if that's, maybe now you can tell. I don't know, it's fragrance free, so that's why I like it, because can't use sensitive skin, you should not be using like fragrance stuff in your face anyways. So I do like this one. I know my dark circles are extremely bad today, so I am actually gonna color correct this time. Last time I didn't do that, but I think this time I'm gonna do it. This is by, what is it called? This is by a Walmart brand, or not Walmart brand, but it was sold at Walmart, and it's from the Color Shop, and it's their correcting cream. That's what that looks like. I don't know why there's so much reflection, but we're just gonna go ahead and put the orange one. I usually just use the orange one. I believe the orange one is for dark under eye. Okay, you guys, so I kind of just, now that we're coming towards the end of, you know, 2018, I've already done like a reflection thing on the whole moving aspect, and a lot of you guys who are, you know, watching my other videos, you kind of know that this is not somewhere where I want to live. But with that being said, like I do want to enjoy the next 3 years of living here, and one of the things which I really want to do is to focus on myself and my health. I feel like school kind of actually what really happened, I was going to like gym classes or like jazzercise. I really was doing jazzercise this past year. But what ended up happening is my car got stolen and my jazzercise pass was in there, and I have been carless for a while. Like it's been 2 to 3 weeks. So and my car, it wasn't my car, like it was someone else's car which got stolen. And yeah, it's been 2 to 3 weeks, and I haven't been able to go out anywhere, which has been horrible. Like, let me tell you, like even today I'm like sitting here and I'm like, it's a Friday, I want to go to the mall, I want to like go do something. And sorry, I'm scratching, there's like a dry skin patch right there, but anyways, I'm just like, I was just like very upset. But finally I was able to get my own car, because I was planning on getting my own car last summer. I was planning on leasing it, but because of my residency status, and it's all like a bunch of like visa crap, the bank or like the owners of dealerships, they wouldn't let me. So yeah, I just, that was unsuccessful basically. So I'm finally getting a used car, which is whatever. It's not gonna be like a glam car or whatever, and that's okay. You know, I need something to get by for the next 3 years, so for clinicals and stuff. So that's what I'm working on right now is like actually getting a new vehicle. So the primer, Wet n Wild primer that I'm using right now is the eyeshadow, Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. That's what that looks like. I absolutely love this one, you guys. I'm just gonna use my fingers because it's just easier to apply. Yeah, so basically that's what's happening. Yeah, I don't really, wow, that's a lot. I don't really like, I'm planning on also getting like underground parking rather than out in the open, because that was the problem. Like they could actually see it out in the open. And like, let me tell you, if you're considering living in any like very big city, especially like a metropolitan city, I would not recommend getting like an open parking spot. It's just not safe. Like, trust me, get a garage or like get something else, you know, like somewhere where there's shade. I know you're gonna pay a lot, like trust me. Like I was paying a lot for parking at school. I would have to pay a lot parking here underground, but I think that's just the safest choice, and I think that's the best thing to do. Okay, so the palette that we are using today is Rosé in the Air. The brush that I'm using is by e.l.f. You guys, I have not been buying a lot of new makeup. One of the new reasons being I have enough makeup. I think I have enough makeup for myself. And makeup takes a long time for me to use up. Not like the everyday foundation and that type of stuff, but like what I'm talking about, blushes, I'm talking about like highlighters and stuff. Like some of these are old and I still have to use them up, so like I really need to like pan them. So today I want to do, I don't know what I'm thinking here, but I want to do a nice makeup look, which is not hard to do, even though I'm not really going anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead with this magenta color right here, and I'm gonna put that in the corner as my outer. My mirror is right over here, so I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, you guys, that was pretty much it with my car situation. So I used to do jazzercise, like I told you, and you know, I liked it. Like there was like strength training aspect to it, but you guys, I did high intensity training last year, like Zumba strong, and I prefer that more. I feel like my instructor back in Indiana really made me work in that class, so I really miss that. So basically my university, they have the other color that I'm about to take, you guys, is this the one right next to the magenta one. So basically I have done high intensity interval training and I would want to go back to it, even though jazzercise was very demanding. I still want to go back to it because I just feel like, I don't know. Okay, so I have lost a lot of weight in the past, since college, I would say, since high school, I would say. A lot of it was my diet. I changed a lot of my diet, and then I started exercising and I lost even more, and I have a little bit more to go. And I'm just stuck, you guys. And I also have the body type, which is very, very difficult. Whoa, this is like really intense, but we're gonna like blend it with some other colors. Anyways, I also have the body type where it's like extremely difficult for me to lose weight. And the only thing which works for me is high intensity interval training. I mean, Zumba and stuff, like, you know, that was high intensity too, and it did work for a while, but like I said, I've kind of like reached this point where I'm like, I have all this loose skin, and it, you know, I need to build up muscle in those areas, and it's kind of hard, like with just Zumba, because Zumba is nothing about you know, it doesn't really, it'll help you lose the weight, I'm gonna try to use another brush, and this is actually by Profusion. I'm just using it so I can like blend it a little bit. Anyways, like, yeah, I was like lifting weights and stuff with Jazzercise, but I feel like the demographics for Jazzercise was just a little too older for me, and I just felt like even with the weights, I felt like I just was not putting enough effort, or like, I don't know. Once you do like something like Zumba Strong, you guys, if you guys have done something like that, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's just, it's very different, and we did it for like 45 minutes, and it was very intense. Like, it's intense training. Like, you know, you do a lot of burpees, you do a lot of things that I would not have imagined myself doing a long time ago when I used to be even more overweight. So yeah, I really miss that, and I'm gonna finally join the school gym, because I think my school gym has more of classes like that. So I think I'm just gonna do that. The other color that I'm going to take today is this gold color, and I'm actually gonna spray a setting spray so we get good amount of it. Yeah, so that was pretty much it about my Zumba Strong. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm waiting for that car to come so I can like go wherever I want. And yeah, I want to definitely, I mean, I obviously won't be able to go to the gym like consistently because my family's gonna be here, and they're gonna want to like go out and do stuff. Like, they're here for 15 days. I see them every 6 months, so I obviously, like, you know, want to spend time with them. But once they're gone, like, that's my goal, is to like right after clinicals go to the gym and go to those classes and get back on track, because I feel like I have gained a little bit of weight like these past couple of days. Like, I don't know if I'm feeling this because I haven't gone to the gym in a while, or like Jazzercise or anything, because even with Jazzercise, like, as long as I was like active and doing stuff, like, I felt good. And just, I have been like stuck in my apartment lately, and it's just been driving me insane. So I don't know if it's that, or maybe I actually have gained a little bit of weight. I feel like I have. So I can't wait to get back to like this Zumba Strong and other HIIT classes. And if you're someone like me who has a hard time losing weight, I would highly recommend doing Zumba. Started off with Zumba and stuff like that. Zumba or Jazzercise. Start off with something like that, and then eventually move on to, you know, high intensity level training. So the eyeliner that I'm using today is this one by e.l.f. And it is it's the Precision eyeliner, and I think I've mentioned this before. You guys, I really like this eyeliner. It's a very good eyeliner. I think I might do a video on good eyeliners from the drugstore or something, because, or especially affordable ones, because I feel like there is a lack of, there are not a lot of videos on it. So I want to do that video. Let me know down in the comments below if you would like to see that. But this is the eyeliner that I'm going to use today. I also need to do my inner eye, but let me just do the outside first. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead with the Ulta one and do my inner eye as usual. You guys know the drill if you have been watching my Get Ready With Me's. It's actually not that pigmented, but I'm gonna try to use it up. Like, I feel like there's just no point in holding on to stuff like that, and that way I can go ahead and do more hauls for you guys. that was my eyes. And I haven't even started my face yet, and I usually do this because you guys fall out from eyeshadows. Like I just try not to, you know, so I just do my eyes first, most of the time anyway. Sometimes I'll like forget. And the primer that I'm using today is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in the Dewy. Obviously we want to do dewy because I have very dry skin. It just doesn't work for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And I love this, like I love this. I've used this before. And holy crap. Yep, it's gonna make me glow. You can tell. Anyways, other than HIT, I don't know what else has been on my mind. Like, I feel like my cold is just I don't know why I'm having a hard time. Sometimes, I don't know, these allergies during the winter time they just don't do justice to me. The foundation, I don't have a Wet n Wild foundation, so I am actually gonna just go ahead and use my Maybelline one, and that's like the one in the Dewy Smooth, shade number 315, in case you guys are wondering. I know some people might have questions about that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I do clean my brushes, you guys, so don't worry that I'm contaminating. Like, I'm not gonna go ahead and use the primer again, so. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to conceal. But yeah, other than that, like, just focusing more on school, getting through this program that I'm in, and then getting and applying for a job, you guys. I mean, it's time. I'm ready. I mean, I'm not yet ready because I have so much training to do, but you know what I mean? Like, I am ready to like settle, is what my thing is. The concealer that I'm going to be using is the Maybelline one. It's the same thing, except the shade is 335 deep fonts. I don't know. I've had this one for a while, so I really do like this one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal, you guys. And I'm just gonna use the back of the Profusion one because I didn't use it for anything else, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, my face, why is it looking so cakey? I don't want it to look cakey. We'll fix all this cakiness, trust me. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I think that's better. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna put music through the parts I'm like not really talking, but oh, it's so hard. Like, applying concealers is one of the things I really hate doing. It's because of my dry skin. Like, truly, I truly hate it because of my dry skin. Like, you can, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it's something I just can't help. Like, it's just how it is, and you know what, I have to live with it. I have to live with this dry skin. I just need to take care of it. You know, God made me that way, so you can't perfect every single thing about yourself. So that's that. And now what are we gonna do? We're gonna contour. I do not have I finished my contouring kit from Wet n Wild, so I'm gonna use the e.l.f. one that I have. now what am I gonna do is I wear the blush and the highlighter. The blush that I'm using is the Wet n Wild Heather Silk. That's what that looks like. So this is not exactly a blush brush, but I'm just gonna use it as one. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I don't really put a lot, I don't think. Can you guys even tell? I usually don't, I'm not that big into blushes. Like there's certain colors where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I really want that. But yeah, I'm not that big into blushes. So this one is Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and it's in the color Crown of My Canopy. Obviously it's dented because I do like this highlighter a lot, and this is one of the highlighters I would highly recommend from the drugstore. Doesn't matter what skin tone you are, they have highlighters for every single skin tone, so I would highly recommend that you go check Wet n Wild in the highlighting department because they do a really good job with their highlighters. Okay, moving on to brows, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this Essence one to comb my brows like that. And while I'm waiting for it to dry, we're just gonna move on to mascara. Okay, you guys, I think I'm done with my mascara routine. What I'm gonna do right now is I do see some, some black spots from the using the mascara, so I'm just gonna like remove that. You can always like wet this and try to do it, but it just came off by just me doing it dry, so it just really depends on how long you've like let that black spot just sit. I think my eyebrows are dry, so I can go ahead and do my eyebrow routine. I don't have a fancy eyebrow routine, you guys. I just have my e.l.f. This one is actually drying out, so I don't know how long I'll be using it. So I have this e.l.f. one, and then I have this one by, oh my gosh, I can't even remember. I know it was from Five Below, but I really just don't remember the brand name. I think it was like Beauty something, but I'm not exactly sure. So we're just gonna go ahead and do my brows. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the e.l.f. one. This one is a little bit light, so I like it for that reason, because sometimes I don't like my brows being like kapow. So it's dried out quite a bit, so I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it. But sometimes I like the dryer formula too, because you don't really want your brow product to be slick, because then it just doesn't really exactly stay. I'm gonna go with the darker one, and we'll see what does it even need. I don't even think I need it that much, but just like in the outer corners, like some sparse hair. I'm not gonna go like ham on it or anything. I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna, I think that's pretty decent. I don't think I'm gonna go a little bit more into detail or anything, just because I feel like this is good enough in my personal opinion. The last thing is lips. Today I did scrub a little bit before I started filming, but then I drank coffee, so I'm gonna scrub again with my e.l.f. I'm gonna go do the whole toothbrush thing and be right back. Okay, so just go ahead and do this first. So I'm just using this one from NYX, which, or should I use, no, maybe I'll just use, I don't know. Let's just use this one from NYX. This is the nude one. I don't really exactly know. I don't wanna, okay, it's in the mauve one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line our lips with this. This is one of my most used nude lipsticks, and I would highly recommend it for brown skin tone. The last step with all of the stuff that we just did is using the setting spray. I have the dewy one, and it does give me a good finish, you guys, and yeah, it's not the mattifying one. I think it doesn't say dewy on it, but if you go to the description on Wet n Wild's website, it does say that it's like the moisturizing one. You don't get a lot in here, but I still think for the drugstore it's not too bad. Man, I'm gonna go and do my hair now and be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back and my hair is done as like I usually do in the bathroom. Again, the tops I do kind of just do have to curl a little bit, but majority of this is my natural hair, like 90%, because I have very curly hair and I have been taking care of it, so it's been acting pretty good lately. So I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else you would like to see, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.